As the days shorten and the leaves turn, the garden begins its transformation. There's a shift in the air, a crispness that signals the coming of winter. Before the frost arrives, there's much to be done to protect our beloved plants. It's a time for preparation and protection, ensuring our gardens awaken with renewed vigor in spring. Mulching, covering and pruning are essential tasks. Here are 10 essential tips to prepare your garden for winter and ensure a vibrant spring. From tool maintenance to soil care, every step counts. Pruning might seem counterintuitive as winter approaches, but it's about thoughtful trimming. It's a delicate balance between cutting back and preserving. Take a stroll through your herb garden, observing the plants closely. Lightly prune rosemary and sage bushes, ensuring you don't cut too deep, and deadhead any remaining rose blooms to keep the garden tidy. But remember, this isn't the time for a hard prune of trees and shrubs. They need their strength to survive the winter. We don't want to encourage new growth just before the cold sets in, as it can be detrimental to the plant's health. Think of mulch as a warm blanket for your garden beds. Spread a generous layer of mulch around your perennials, shrubs and trees. Keep it a few inches away from the base to prevent rotting. This insulates the soil, keeping roots safe from frost and fluctuating temperatures. Before the ground freezes, give your garden a good long drink. Pay particular attention to young trees, shrubs and evergreens. Soak the soil deeply, ensuring the water reaches the roots. This deep watering helps them withstand the cold, dry months ahead. For tender plants like geraniums and succulents, winter can be harsh. Before the first frost, bring them indoors. Find a bright spot near a window for them. They'll happily see out the winter months, ready to brighten your garden again come spring. Sowing seeds as winter approaches might seem odd, but cover crops are key. Hardy plants like clover or winter rye protect the soil from erosion and add organic matter. They'll grow a little before winter sets in. Come spring, dig them back into the ground to enrich the soil. Winter winds can be harsh, especially for young trees and shrubs. Wrap vulnerable tree trunks with burlap or create a windbreak. Use stakes and fill the enclosure with straw or leaves. This shields them from the worst of the winter weather. It's tempting to be overzealous with pruning in autumn, but sometimes the best approach is to leave things be. Leaving seed heads of plants like coneflowers provides winter interest and food for birds. Those skeletal remains, dusted with frost, have a beauty all their own. The composting process doesn't need to stop in winter. Spread finished compost onto your garden beds. Start a new pile with autumn leaves, keeping it insulated with straw or old carpet. Winter is a time to replenish the soil for the growing season ahead. Spread a layer of compost or well-rotted manure over your garden beds. This organic matter will break down slowly, releasing valuable nutrients. It's also a good time to do a soil test to choose the right amendments. Frozen pipes are a gardener's nightmare. Disconnect and store your hoses, ensuring all water is drained. Consider installing insulated covers on outdoor spigots to protect them from the cold. And there you have it, a garden ready to embrace the cold season. Your garden may be preparing for its winter sleep, but with these 10 tips, you've ensured it's a restful one. From covering delicate plants to mulching the soil, every step counts. Enjoy the quieter beauty of winter in the garden. The serene landscape offers a different kind of charm, one that invites reflection and peace. Beneath the surface, life is waiting to burst forth again. The promise of spring lies dormant, ready to awaken. Happy winter gardening. Subscribe for more gardening tips and stay tuned for our spring preparation guide.